Thank you, Mr. Wen. Hello, everyone. I'm going to mention a legal battle that our Chinese client has struggled to fight against the professional trademark squatter in Vietnam. Now, first of all, please look at these two trademarks here. We have two trademarks here. So, can you spot any differences? Oh, yeah. For the average consumer, they might seem nearly identical. Imagine you are a Chinese company, the true owner of a well-known brand, and you discover that someone in Vietnam has registered a similar trademark. So how would you feel? This isn't just a minor inconvenience, but it is also a potential legal battle that prevents you from launching your brand in Vietnam. And this is a practical example of trademark squatting, targeting Chinese brand in the Vietnamese market. Now, next, let's take a closer look at a real-world cases of trademark squatting in Vietnam. Here, our client, a Chinese company known for their hair care products, bearing a registered mark near here, as you can see here. And their packaging in actual use. Now, on the right, look at this packaging from a Vietnamese company. So, do you think it looks similar? Please notice the similarities in the design and even the phonetic spelling between the client trademark Hacknear and the competitor trademark Hinozo. This Vietnamese company has not only copied the packaging design, but they have also applied to register a similar trademark in Vietnam. Here is the apply for trademark. And imagine if this trademark be matured into registration in Vietnam, this could significantly mislead consumer into believing that there must be a relationship between the Chinese company and the Vietnamese company, or the packaging of the Vietnamese company is a new trade dress of the Chinese company. So this is very dangerous. Now, next. Please follow me to delve into the specific background and the key points of this classic case of trademark squatting in Vietnam. Our client, the Chinese company named Kunming Dihon Pharmaceutical Company Limited, is the owner of the registered trademark Hacknear in Vietnam. They discovered that a Vietnamese company was marketing a shampoo products with the strikingly similar trademark and packaging to their own. Here you can see the competitor packaging. But that's not all. Another Vietnamese entity even applied to register a trademark that looks very similar to Hacknear brand name. And so the challenges here are, first, the mark Hacknear, our client's mark, is deemed not confusingly similar to the address to the Vietnamese company's trademark, Hinozo. And second, the outer labels here, you can see two outer labels here of Hacknear and of the Hinozo were not registered as industrial design in Vietnam. And so we have seen a case study that our Chinese company knows these challenges, and our client also take decisive action to protect their brand. Now, let's walk through the steps that outlines the Chinese company took to fight against the trademark infringement and squatting. Firstly, they conduct their own investigation, which uncovered a significant amount of infringing shampoo being produced. And then they sent a cease and desist letter warning to the infringer, asserting their legal rights under Vietnamese law. Next, they also sought help from the Vietnamese authority. A petition was filed with the Inspectorate of the Ministry of Science and Technology, the IMOS of Vietnam, requesting legal action against the infringer. Then, to strengthen their case, our client also obtained an expert opinion from the IP Office of Vietnam, and the IP Vietnam confirmed that the infringer actions constituted the unfair competition. And finally, our client filed a trademark opposition to block the competitor trademark obligation based on the unfair competition findings. So by taking these comprehensive measures, our clients, the true owner of the trademark, send a strong message that they will not tolerate trademark infringement in Vietnam. And with the extensive action taken by the Chinese company, the infringed company, the Vietnamese company, admitted that they were in the wrong and formally apologized our clients. And even more significant, they destroyed the infringing packaging and printing machines used to create the counterfeit products. It is a concrete step that prevents the future infringement. In addition, the Vietnamese authority also signed with our clients. The IMOS confirmed uncompetition by the Vietnamese competitor. And next, the most significant victory came from the IP Office of Vietnam. IP Vietnam agreed with our client that their opposition is irreasonable and issue a notice of refusal against the figurative element of the Vietnamese company trademark application. So, eventually our clients had success in the legal battle against the trademark squatting. Next, you can see our college participating in the process of destroying the infringing products. Here, you can see many hundreds of the infringing products here. And these products were destroyed by burning. You can see here, many products, many infringing products were destroyed. Now, move to the next part, the strategy to combat trademark squatting. From that case, we would like to note that by taking proactive measures, you can significantly reduce the risk of trademark squatting and protect your brand in Vietnam. Here are some keys. Here are some keys that you can take to secure your brand when entering the Vietnamese market. Firstly, please proceed with early registration in Vietnam because Vietnam adopts the first to file system for trademark. So it is highly critical to register your trademark in Vietnam as early as possible. Ideally, please register before entering the market or even before significant brand building activities in Vietnam. This helps establish your ownership of the brand name and minimize the risk of someone else registering a similar mark. Yes, a registered trademark give you a stronger legal foundation if someone tries to infringe on your brand. You can take legal actions to stop them from using your mark without your permission. Moreover, registering your trademark early can be cost effective in the long run. It's cheaper to prevent a squatting attempt than to fight a legal battle later. And next, the next step here is you should consider filing your trademark application in multiple classes relevant to your products. Why this? Because this offers the broader protection and reduce the chances of someone else registering a similar trademark in a related class. And next, you should also use your trademark monitoring services. These services can help you identify potential squatting attempt. And if you find a similar trademark application, you can take action to oppose it before it's registered. Now, we have discussed how to proactively protect your brand from trademark squatting in Vietnam. But what if you encounter a situation where someone has already squatted your trademark? Don't worry, because you still have legal actions. The Vietnamese legal system provides several avenues to fight against trademark squatter. Now let's explore the legal weapons you can use to protect your brand. Firstly, you can file an opposition against a trademark application that you believe the trademark is similar to your trademarks. And second, if a squatting trademark is already registered in Vietnam, don't worry, because you can still initiate cancellation proceeding to have it removed from the register. Yes, that's right. And finally, if someone is using a trademark that infringes on yours, you can file a lawsuit to stop them. Yes. So protecting your brand in Vietnam requires a strong understanding of local laws and regulation. While the previous slides outline some legal options, navigating the complexity of the Vietnamese legal system can be challenging, especially for foreign companies. That is why partnering with an experienced Vietnamese IP expert or IP agent is very crucial. Yes, think of them as your trusted guide on the path to brand protection in Vietnam. You know, an IP agent can provide a range of benefits. They will analyze your specific situation and develop a tailored strategy to protect your brand. They even have in-depth knowledge of Vietnamese IP law, the case study, and legal intricacies, increasing your chance of success. More significantly, they can act as your intermediary, smoothing communication with Vietnamese authority or potential infringers. So by working with the Vietnamese IP expert, you can ensure your brand is well established and protected, allowing you to focus on what you do in Vietnam, that is, growing your business in this market. So we have discussed the importance of proactive strategies throughout this presentation. Vietnam is a land of opportunity, a thriving market welcome your brand. But remember, great opportunity comes a challenge. That is protecting your brand from trademark squatters. So please note that early trademark registration is critical to establish your ownership and minimize the risk of encountering those products. But remember, even the most carefully plans can sometimes be disrupted. That is why it's important to have a Vietnamese IP firm on your side. Yes, An experienced Vietnamese IP lawyer can be your guide through the legal action, helping you handle the opposition procedure, the cancellation actions, and even the infringement lawsuits if necessary. Don't wait until it's too late to protect your brand reputation in Vietnam by taking control and measuring and implementing the strategies we have discussed today. We, we think that you can ensure a smooth entry and successful journey in this dynamic market. Yes, so I finished my presentation here. Thank you very much for your attention. Please let us know if you have any further inquiries. Thank you so much.